everyone? It's your girl Shay here, and I'm back with another video for you guys, and I'm coming back at you guys with another anime discussion. And this discussion is one that I don't think will surprise people, but I feel like it might have a few people wondering what. So anyway, this discussion is going to be about what is the most confusing anime you've ever watched or tried to watch. And so for me, I know there's a lot of different aspects of how an anime could be confusing. It could be the number of episodes, it could be the plot, it could be basically just anything about the show in general that can make it confusing. For me, I can deal with confusing plot points. I can deal with plot holes in shows. I can deal with the show just not knowing where the hell it's actually going. What I cannot deal with is not knowing what episode comes next for me to watch in a series. And that's why for me, it seems that the most confusing shows I've ever watched are the really long ones that for some reason have episodes that have never aired in the United States, which is where I'm at. So you have to somehow dig through online, find out what episode comes next and what's it called, and trying to make sure that you're watching the correct episode and not the wrong one. Those ones are so confusing for me. And to me, the biggest culprit of this is Pokemon. I know many of you guys are like, Pokemon, but Pokemon's not confusing to watch. You're right. The material in Pokemon's not confusing to watch at all. You have Ash with his friends. There's always some sort of dilemma that happens, and at the end, they beat Team Rocket or whomever it is, and they go blasting off again. Really not a confusing show. The issue is the episodes within the show. As many of you guys know, there are several episodes within the entire Pokemon series that have never aired in specific countries, either due to the material involved in the show, or, well, usually that's the reason of why they have not aired. And then you add in the movies, and then it's kind of confusing of when to watch specific Pokemon movies and kind of what episodes to watch where. I can't tell you how many times I started out watching a certain episode of Pokemon only to realize that there's an episode that comes before that, and somehow trying to track where I'm supposed to watch an episode where and what's actually supposed to be happening. The main thing that I've had happen is that I've tried to watch the Pokemon series over several different times. I love Pokemon. It's nostalgic for me. I started watching it when I was about 8 years old, and even now at the age of 28, I still haven't seen every single Pokemon episode. I stopped during maybe the black and white season. It's probably the last season I watched, and even then, the black and white season had already been aired, and I was just trying to play catch up. But what threw me off was the fact that there's so many episodes that have either been chopped, screwed up, or have never aired. So when I try and go through Wikipedia or any other page to figure out what episode is actually supposed to go next as far as the US timeline, it makes it very, very confusing to watch. Not only that, but when I try to somehow track my progress using certain websites like myanimelist.net, even that just throws me into a complete headspin, because you have some series that says, hey, this series is about 32 episodes, and then all of a sudden you look on Wikipedia and it's actually 35, and you're trying to figure out where do these extra 3 episodes come in and how do I actually track them, which after a while is maybe go, forget it, table flip, I'm done trying to watch this show because I cannot figure out what episode actually comes next. So I've had this happen, like I said, several different times, and it's made it not very enjoyable for me. So for me, Pokemon is one of the most confusing shows I've ever had to watch. And I feel like it wouldn't have been confusing for me if I would have kept up with watching the show on TV, which is how I originally watched it. But now with online and stuff like that, you can honestly just, watch it whenever you want and figure out how to go from there. And I know many of you guys are like, why don't you just watch the Japanese version or find a specific site to actually watch it on? Trust me, I've tried it, and even that is super difficult because some websites don't have all the shows, and when I try to watch it, for me, I try to watch most of my anime legally and not go to the illegal sites. So when I try and find a legal site that has it, they're missing certain seasons, or it doesn't leave off where I was supposed to be. Completely confusing once again. And as far as watching the Japanese, I'm so used to the English dub voices that it's really hard for me to actually watch the Japanese subtitle version of Pokemon because I'm just not used to it. But what about you guys? what anime series do you find super confusing to watch? It can be anything, like I mentioned, from just trying to figure out what episode to watch next, which for me, like I mentioned, is the case of Pokemon, or it could be a series that has like a crazy plot or a very confusing plot. And I want to know. Comment down below. Let me know what you think. Also, of course, like always, you guys, I come out with new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday. So be sure to check them out. And like always, subscribe if you haven't already and you're enjoying my content. And click the bell icon so that you're notified whenever I come out with new videos. And of course, description box below is going to have links to all my social media accounts. So my Instagram, my Twitter, and my blog. So check out those as well. And of course, not only do I want you guys to comment about this particular video, but also comment on any ideas you have for this channel. As you know, I do mostly anime related content, but I am also open to branching out and doing other content. As you can see, I've done content on movie reviews, I've done book reviews, and I've also done a few things on technology regarding like cell phones and stuff like that. So let me know about those too. Or even lifestyle, because I know a few of you guys have asked about the fact about my age, and maybe you guys have always assumed I'm super young, like I said, I'm 28. So if you want to know some stuff about that, I mean, I don't know how to talk about that, but I'll try my best. But anyway, that's my video, you guys. Check you guys out soon, and like always, you guys, I always say, you guys, stay nerdy and be positive. All right, you guys, bye.